Welcome back to the 100K Pod, Season 4, Episode 9, the AFL edition of the 100K Podcast, where every week, lads, we look to get a bet from about $10 or maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. We get our best leagues together to try and win $100,000 every single week. This is the 9th edition of Season 4. Jev, how are you, my man?
I am great, Das. So, I was having a tug the other day and my grandpa walked in and had a stroke.
Oh, no.
I was like, fuck, your hands are soft for how wrinkly they are. Oh, that's not funny. Cancel us, cancel me. I'll go on timeout. Lou, how are you?
I don't mind it. I'm up and about, Das. Competition week, we said it, I think, was it 2 weeks ago now?
Now, this is funny.
This
is funny.
So, I've given it, three blokes, I said, if you joined the Patreon before last week's show, you went in the running to win a slab of cause, a family feast, and the famous red. Now, I've given away 4, but that's generosity. So 4 blokes that signed up to the Patreon. So congratulations to Seb Reynolds, Henry Warner, Sol Durham, and Macca Williams. Congratulations, lads. Thank you for joining up. How good's the Patreon be? With the NBA on at the moment, last night somehow we gave birth to an NRL chat, which I never thought that would see the light of day.
Which is hilarious.
Mate, the Discord has been unbelievable. So thank you to everyone that are on that. We can't wait to give away plenty this year with the money obviously that's coming in. We're going to use that to make the show better, but also to give back. So I'm up and about.
100%. And that's why everyone that is joining, it's not like more fast. Like the more people that join, the more stuff we can give away. Like we've got some big ideas for stuff we want to give away, but that will obviously just take time depending on how long that obviously takes to get into that. Now, before we go into a few other things, boys, last week's multi, there were some good legs, there were some bad legs, Jeff. Do you want to start with some bad legs first?
Yeah, bad legs. I only really had one bad leg. So I had Clary for 30. He had 28, bit stiff. Sinclair for 25, he had 23, bit stiff, and Lance Franklin for 2, he kicked none. I was the one at the G booing him. I'm like, boo, kick a snag. Nah, I wasn't. He's a champion, but I was spewing he didn't kick 2.
Bad legs. I grind mines. I talked him up, Das. I said he's going at whatever I said, 60% or whatever. He hadn't kicked a snag in 9 weeks, but he was probably the best forward in the comp. Got his snag, but didn't get his 15 last week. Brody Grundy, I said he bullied sides. I don't know who he bullies. He bullied my confidence, that's for sure.
Yeah, he did.
I had him for 15. I think he only had 11 or 9.
7, I think.
Now, Tim Membry. Now, last week, Sunday Arvo, fair to say we got a good lick of the Carlton tank beer. And I didn't even know this game happened. Apparently it was a stinker. Tim Membry, he had 9 disposals and didn't get near a snag. Did you know this game happened?
Apparently it was 3 goals to 1 at halftime and was the worst game in
history.
history.
Warehouse too. Unbelievable.
No, I didn't know this game happened either.
The warehouse has just been producing shocking games. Boys, my stiff leg, Dangerfield was looking to get another 30, got subbed off, so that missed out. Sarong had him for 25. So wrong. He only got 24.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Very bad. Todd Marshall thought he was just going to lick up 2 goals on Zerk Thatcher. No, he wasn't playing on Zerk, so only got the 1. And DeGoey had him for 20, only got the 18. So they're just stiff, but L's are L's, Jeff, unfortunately. But what were your W's?
Good legs. Daniel Rioli, 20. Cozzy Pickett to kick 2. Andrew Brayshaw for 25. Steve Cornelio for 25. Darcy Parish for 30. And Chad Warner for 20. So I actually had a pretty good week. Had a lot of good legs.
Yeah, well done.
Lou?
Jess Hogan, I said, is probably the best bet in football, and that might feature again today, but he got his 2 snags. And then after, we're at the home of the 100K, of course, the London Tavern in Richmond. And then we went over to see the toe ball, just got his 20 disposals. Got it pretty easily in the end, had 21. So
It's a good leg. It's an absolute good leg. Boys, I had Jordan Nagoe for a snag, had Tom Stewart for 20, Libberfruz 20, and Finn Callahan, boys. It was almost leg of the week, $1.97
that was
for 20 disposals. We said it. Obviously played a very good game, and we absolutely love it. Now, Jev, we are back after a little hiatus. The 10K Punters Club is back. Fan voted only. It's only fan voted. How fucking excited are we?
Yeah, so the code's up on the story, up on the Insta. So go join, $10 entry. It fills out 100 spots. Then you go to the link in our bio. What do you click on next, Lee?
So you got to go link in bio. You'll see vote for round 9. You have to vote for your best 6 legs. So the best will go to the top, and then whatever we have to have on that bet for it to pay 10 grand, we will.
And what do we put? About 40 options in there.
There's about 40 options.
40 options to click on. Click on your 6 best. They'll get voted. Whatever's at the top is what we put the money on.
Absolutely.
This is going to be the week that we hit, boys. With so much more input, we're going to get it now, Morgs. Obviously, the Discord, the Patreon, we keep talking about it. How do you get involved? What is involved?
So it's $2 a week, Das.
Is that it?
That's it. So a lot of blokes, I think blokes are probably fading because you don't really want to have the 100K. What do we had? I think we've had 70 attempts on in 4 years and it hasn't hit. But blokes love following it, but it's just too hard to put on.
The monster.
So every same game multi, we can't put the copy bet, the whole 100K copy bet. It doesn't allow us because obviously it pays too much. So we go ahead, it takes us a while, but every same same game multi within the 100K is on the Patreon. So you can just click it, add it all to your bet slip, and there it is, the 100K in your bet slip.
For you.
That's one. Number two, you get is the Discord. I said it before. Discord's been unbelievable. So many blokes are winning on everything. We're going to have an EPL chat soon, I think. UFC. It's unbelievable.
Boxing, punters clubs.
I'm going to create a punters club in the Discord.
The NBA, it's been
I've been
unbelievable.
hot on NBA.
There's not many places where you can just chat to blokes and lose money together like this. So it's been unbelievable. But it's what a deal, $2 a week.
The banter's been really everyone's just been really nice. I figured someone will start.
Yeah, I've put in the rules that we'll happily kick blokes, but so far we haven't had to, and why should we?
No, it's been great. So obviously that's how you guys get involved. It's only $2 a week, guys, which is unbelievable. Now, boys, the 100K store is coming soon. Be reluctant to sort of talk about it, but have a look at some of this. What have we got? A Paul Power. Look at Jev.
I wouldn't say this is toilet paper to me, but it's a nice t-shirt if you're a Collingwood.
And this Essendon t-shirt is unbelievable. Now, obviously, these will be live soon for you guys to purchase. We've gone through the ringer to try and get some of this stuff. Now, obviously, if you do buy one of these, we will not be washing it. You'll be smelling like Jev straight after work. So if you want to smell like a carpenter, he's been under a roof. He's been everywhere today.
That's a sell. Is this one a sell?
No, that's not. No,
that's for your.
I'm still deciding on this one.
But everything else is, guys. So obviously this will be live soon. Now, Jev, here comes the money's next. There goes the money with me. I'm at about $200.
No one's watching that fucking show because Dars hasn't given out one green tick for the year.
You almost would watch it just to see my demise.
I think people are watching it to see that.
You just got a sauna installed at the house. Yep. Should Das do the show from inside the sauna?
I reckon he might have to. I reckon next week. What are you now, Das? So you're 213. If the account's less than 200 next week, will you do it live from the sauna?
Oh, I'll do it anywhere. Anywhere. Yeah.
Done.
100%. Now, boys, Morgs, you'll be taking photos tomorrow with fans live at the Malvern pub. So before we are going to Dogs Carlton Malvern pub, guys, $6 scooies all day. Morgs will be there. He'll be signing titties, shaking babies' hands.
Home of the 100K, the Malvern pub.
$6 scooies.
If anyone playing at the warehouse, you go to the Malvern. If we're at the G, we go to the
That'll be another long line.
If anyone's going to the Malvern pub, guys, $6 scooies all day. We will be there. Now, obviously, before we get into it, boys, what do we love more than hitting a multi?
What's that?
Seeing each one of your mothers in a sundress. We absolutely love it, boys. This Sunday's Mother's Day, so to all the mummies out there, we love you.
Go get your mum a sundress.
I love you, mummy. And everyone else's mummies.
Just cancel us.
This is good. All right, boys, let's get into the 100K. We actually have a cracker for you guys this week. Sydney and Fremantle, Jev. Who do you like in this one?
Oh, come on. Let's lift here. All right. Isaac Heaney anytime at $1.28. This will be the only time you ever get Isaac Heaney to kick one goal at $1.28.
Shit.
My word, this bloke owes us. He owes me, he owes the Swans, he owes the 100K, and he owes it to himself to kick a snag. Right. He has been having first quarter set shots and hitting them off his shin das. Just go back and slot him, Haynes. One goal at $1.28. Just get the 100K green tick. Get us started. Lewis.
I love that. In his footsteps, I'm going big Chatty Warner just for 20 disposals. He loves it at home and loves day games if you haven't noticed. I had a look earlier on. 28, 29 his last 2 weeks. So he just wanted a tick. I can't remember what I got for that Das. I think it was $1.30. You won't get $1.30 for that for too much longer either.
You won't.
You know what else you're not going to get for $1.30 anytime soon, boys? Earl Gordon. Oh, Errol. Glad we got there. 20 touches, boys. $1.37. Absolutely love this league, Jev. He had a cracker last week. 37 disposals. Now, boys, his last 2 games against Fremantle, he's had 23-2 and 23-1. Love this leg. He's one of your best ball users. A very hard runner. Does get back, does get forward. They love the look of him, and so do we, boys. 20 touches, Errol Gordon. It is in the 100K multi.
Green ticks.
All right, next game, boys. North Melbourne and Port Adelaide. Jev.
No legs in this, but we have a leg coming in. Here comes the money. A little multi that we absolutely love, featuring Zerha and Horn Francis, but nothing from me in the 100K. Can't trust either of these teams right now, Lou.
Nah, same for me. There'll be a bathroom break or at the Malvern. I'll be taking selfies or something.
Yes. Little tip, though.
The whole game.
It's a long line, Jeff.
We did say on hook, line and sinker, though, so for anyone that does maybe want this in the personals, North have lost each of its last 4 matches at Bloodstone Arena by a margin of 40+. So if you want Port, 40 plus 225, there's something to think about.
It's North's home ground as well, isn't it?
They suck.
Yeah, right.
They fucking stink. Next game, boys. This could be a blowout. I hope so. Hawthorn and Melbourne, Jev.
Yeah, I've got 3 legs in this game. How many you got?
I got 1.
Yeah, how many you got?
Oh, 1. Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Right, I'll go 2 and then come back around to me. So Clayton Oliver, 30 touches, $1.41. This is 6 out of 8 in the year. He only had 28 last week, and actually Noah Anderson and Matt Rao got a hold of Petrarca and Oliver in the midfield. So look for Clayton Oliver to bounce back. He's still averaging 33 on the year.
That's fucked.
He's an absolute gun. 33 on the year on the MCG against the Hawks. He will bounce back. Cozzy Pickett for 2 at $1.42. This is it 4 out of the last 5 weeks, and he's kicked 10 goals in that 5 weeks. He's an absolute gun. Loves it on the G. He will kick 2, and I'll just keep going. Max Gawn for 15 at $1.51. $1.51 for Max Gawn 15. So this is walking a fine line. He's been healthy for 4 games this year. He's had 15, 14, 17 and 21. So it's 3 out of 4. So then I thought I'll go look at what he did against Hawthorn last time he played him last year. 29 touches, 35 hitouts and 2 goals. He owns the Hawks. Max Gawn 15 should be an absolute green tick.
Just put him in for that.
Yeah.
He's going to get that after Grundy.
25.
Oh, that's good, Jeff.
Experimental bet from me last week too. He won't have to worry about Grundy. He doesn't. I'm bringing back a segment, Das.
What is it?
I want to play. Now, don't look at me notes, Jeff. I want to play a game of Who Am I?
Oh, yes.
I haven't had one for a couple of
So
weeks.
glad this is back.
So I'm averaging 13 touches, 1.75 goals a game. Right?
Yeah.
Have a listen to my last 8. This is round 1 to round 8. 1 goal.
Yep.
1 goal.
Yep.
3 goals.
Yep.
1 goal.
Yep.
1 goal.
Yep.
3 goals.
Yep.
3 goals.
Yep.
And 1 goal last week.
Is it?
Now, you're not allowed to say.
You don't know? I think I do.
You're not allowed to say Jason Tunstall. Have a guess who I could be.
Kate Chandler.
Jeff?
Jake Melksham.
You're right. It's Kate Adams.
Yeah, the gin.
Unbelievable.
What did he
$1.18.
kick 3
just for
against
any-
West Coast and 3 against...
The Eagles. I don't know.
He's been playing unbelievable.
The Tigers. He kicked 3 against the Tigers.
Tigers.
Right. But $1.18 for any time is just too good. Get behind Big Happy Gilmore here. As I said, averaging 1.7 goals a game. How do you get $1.18 for any time with a record like that? Tell me.
Do you reckon his nickname is Happy Gilmore? Because you've named him Cade, Adam Sandler, Chandler, so now he's Happy Gilmore.
Well, naturally.
Will this get around the D's boys, you reckon?
Probably.
Happy.
Happy Chandler.
Happy Gilmore. Billy
Chandler.
Madison.
Let's go.
Cade Happy. I like that. Now, boys, I've got to go.
Good leg, Lou.
I've got to go with my 1 wood. It's pretty much my 5 iron off the tee here. So I'm going Christian Petrarca for 25, Jeff. For some reason, it's increased in price. It's at $1.41 this week, which I don't know why. He's had 26 in each of his last 6 matches. Now, I see him and Clayton Oliver, we were talking about before, they both seem like someone that would love a Brownlow medal hanging around their neck. They're going to win this game. This is 3 votes up for grabs. I reckon they're both going to be running their ass off the whole game. I don't see it like being the basketballers. They're up and they just sit. You obviously can't in the AFL. They'll be there the whole time, taking the piss, getting a lot of it. Clary as well for a little bit of juice for a snag. He hasn't kicked one the last 2 weeks. He has been kicking a few more goals this year, but if you like him for a snag, Jeff, $1.97. Not in the multi, but that is one to fill your boots.
Stop it.
I do like
I
that.
think the D's win by 40 plus.
It's like a full boot.
40 plus
Let's
easy.
go. Fill
I reckon
your
they
boots.
pump him. Speaking of another pumping, I absolutely love this one, boys. Brisbane versus Essendon. Flat track bullies. Few out. Let's go. Jeff,
I'm not
who do you
overthinking
like?
this. I'm just getting a green tick. Brisbane to win at $1.17.
Yeah, nice.
Darcy Parish did his calf at training. Essendon have them 4 best defenders out of the side. This is at the Gabba during the day. No, night time. Sorry, at the Gabba Saturday night. Brisbane are going to win by 35 points, 35 points. They'll win easy. They never lose at the Gabba. I'm just taking the $1.17 for the green tick, and we're just going to keep moving. Lou.
So you said the Bombers have their best 4 defenders out.
Yes.
Is Zerk out?
No, Cirque's playing.
So he's 5th?
6 or 7.
Still don't know his first name. Give me Danny Zorko, 15 disposals, Darth. What's
This is a professional leg,
What's
everyone.
one thing we love on the 100K?
Consistency and hard work.
Great, 2 great values. Not what I was thinking. No, it's something that I like. It's hit 100% on the year, and it pays more than $1.18.
Yeah.
That's sort of what we go by. This $1.19 this pays, so it slips in. Zorko for 15. Have a listen to his last month: 19, 17, 22, 16. Now, he's no world killer, but 15 disposals at $1.19 is too good to say no to.
Come on.
Jeez, that's good. Who did you say Parish did his calf?
Parish did his
Apparently
calf.
it's Ben Hobbs just kicking him worm burners for the last week. Hobbsy, get him up.
Now he's hobbling.
Yeah, that's good. Now, boys, before we get into my leg, I just saw the numbers jump out. Here are a few things, boys, that Zerk Thatcher absolutely fears. It's Pennywise the Clown, his old man's dong, wet socks, the dark, and big key forwards. He hates big key forwards. And have a guess who we got here. Big Joey Danaher for not 1, not 2, 3 snags.
Do we really?
220.
Unbelievable. 220.
He's averaging 3+ at home. The Bombers' backline is done. Zerk Thatcher's going to be going to him, ducking his head, marking the line. I mark my words, boys. This is pretty much my lock of the week. Joe Danaher for 3 snags. I love it.
Now, you said Todd Marshall didn't get his 2 last week. How did Zerk go?
Zerk was actually playing on Willie Riolo. Willie kicked 3.
Right. And we also did establish someone called in after we asked them, what is his first name?
Zerk.
No, it
No,
wasn't.
it's Zerk.
Braden, is it?
No, it's
Braden Zerk Thatcher.
It's Zerk.
Right. Cheers.
Is it Braden?
Zerkitis, as we said last week.
Zerkitis.
Poor
This is
Zerk.
good. So Joe
He's a big fan
Danaher.
of the show, Zerk.
I actually love him.
Good 100K boy.
We know
He'll be at the London Tavern.
We know the favourite. All right, boys, we'll be here at
He'll
the
be getting
warehouse.
7 kicked
I
on him.
will literally crack the shits. I'm actually going to wear a Bulldogs jersey underneath. No, I'm not. Boys, Carlton and the Bulldogs heading down to the Melbourne pub before Morgs. We've got a little booth set up. Shout out the Melbourne pub. Morgs will be signing
Home
autographs.
and 100K. I'll get what it's called. I'll find out. It's not called the Malvern
It's just
Pub.
near the mall.
Right next to Malvern Station. $6 scooters, $18 Palmers.
Is the trains running?
$8 Palmers.
Yeah, $18.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking hell.
Jesus,
Jed,
kill yourself.
leg in this one, mate.
100K's favourite game. Who am I? I've played 7 games this year and I've kicked a goal in every one of those 7 games. I've kicked 9 goals on the year. Who am I? You weren't ready for the game.
No, was it Fev?
Lockett.
Lockett, Fev. Good guesses. Corey Durden.
Oh, man. I love this bet.
Anytime at $1.44.
And the disrespect.
$1.44 is unbelievable value for saying that's 100% on the year. You liked $1.18 for Zork over 100%. I'm going to $1.44 for 100%. 7 games, 9 goals. Goal in every one of those 7 games. Let's go, Lou. Let's go, Corey Durden. Anytime.
I don't understand. I was at Carlton Saints. This was 3 weeks ago. I had him. He was $1.74, and
Yeah,
I said,
that's
"End the disrespect." So he's come in $1.44. But when will it end?
I know. How many more is he going to kick?
Oh fuck me.
He only gets like 1 look a game as well. Like he's due. Get a few more looks this week, I reckon.
Give me Aaron Norton for 2 snags. I
On
reckon.
the other end.
I reckon I have. Is that all right?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Fine. I reckon this is one of the most underrated betting players in sport. So he's kicked 3-4 threes last 3. That's just snags. If you heard Derm during the week, he just tells Ugle-Hagen to just fuck off. Apparently that's Derm's scenario. But the Blues backline, we're seriously shaky at the moment, Das, with the Nigerian Prince, old Weedering. He's lost his super and his life savings. He just hasn't been the same. We watched him against Brisbane. He just looks out of
Saw
sorts.
Nick
the
Newman
boy.
do a hammy.
Yeah, thank God. So yeah, I love him. 2 goals, $1.41. I actually can't believe it. As I said, these last 3, 4 and 3. Saturday night at the warehouse.
Loves it under the lid.
We're full of smalls trying to play tall and big Nort. I like it.
He'll kick 2.
100% he will. He will. Now, boys, I've got 3 legs here.
Here we
Jesus,
go.
like
I got 3. All right, I'm taking the captain, boys. Paddy Cripps for 25 at $1.33. This is a season-defining sort of game for us, boys. The skipper needs to stand up, especially after last week. He doesn't really have 2 bad games in a row. He's still been filling the stat sheet pretty well this year. Still averaging 28. Last year against the Dogs, boys, he had 35 and 2. But that does not matter. When it fucking matters, this weekend, we need him to go in the middle, put the team on his back, and get the clearances, win it at the source, exactly what he does well, especially when we need it, which is this week, and also in the multi, boys. So there's the first one. Cripper for 25 at $1.33. I fucking believe you.
Come on.
Second leg, Sam Walsh for 25 touches, $1.25.
No way.
So, Jeff, we keep talking about legs that are 100%.
Yes.
He's hit this the last 26 weeks in a row.
26 in a row.
He's
Going
got
on
25 touches, so $1.25. Sam Walsh, where do I sign up? And then I've also got Charlie Curnow. Now, people have bunnies. People have bunnies. Okay, let me tell you. Charlie Curnow for 3 goals, boys, $1.43. Didn't hit last week. Chuck's last 2 against the Dogs. Let me read you out. Round 2 last year, he kicked 5. And then also round 13 in 2019 had 7. He's kicked
fucked.
12 in 2 games against them. He loves them. I love this leg. Oh, my God.
He's
give it
great
to me.
under the lid.
He's
I
great.
hope, so we're going to this game. I hope I see Pat Cripps go on Marcus Bontempelli and they just go head to head.
They'll shake hands and just see each
Nah,
other.
they'll
at the
fucking
end.
body each other.
They need to.
I hope that is what I'm watching.
All right, next game. Adelaide and St Kilda, Jev. Do you have anything for me?
I do. Jordan Dawson, 25 touches at $1.55. Now, I looked at the form and wanted this leg in the 100K last week, but you pricks didn't let it in, and he ended up having 29 at Geelong. This has hit 4 out of the last 5 games, and the only miss he had 24. So it's basically 100% over 5 weeks, or 1 touch off. He's as good as any mid in the comp, and this should keep rolling. Lou, I've got one more leg.
Yeah, go on.
Jack Sinclair, 25 at $1.41.
Yeah, like it.
It was 100%. It was the best bet on football. He missed for the first time all year last week, only having 23 touches in the worst game in football history. But it was $1.30 last week. I went back and looked at my notes. It was $1.30. Now it's missed by 2 touches, and it's 7 out of 8 on the year, and it's gone back to $1.41.
Oh, yeah.
Let's not overthink this.
Yeah, you have
Let's
to.
not overthink. Let's take this back. Absolutely love this leg. Jack Sinclair, 25 touches. Lou.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. I sort of can't believe I'm betting on this bloke, but pyramid player, Jeff, and I just pyramid integrity Das. Big Cal Wilkie for 20. $1.77. I couldn't believe when I had a look at the $1.77, I wanted to see what's he done the last month. His last 5, he's had 28, 22, then he had 8. So just didn't need to obviously have the touches, and then 24 and 24. Now, I mean no disrespect, but he's the sort of player that he has touches you don't really realise. I went to Carlton Saints, dead set sober, and I don't even remember him getting a touch. And what do you have? 22 disposals against him.
Incredible.
So unbelievable. $1.77 is too good, especially on a Sunday leg, Jeff.
Yeah.
And the warehouse, of course.
No, it's in
Adelaide.
No, but that's last week.
28 last week in the warehouse. 28 for the full back in the All-Australian is unbelievable.
It'll be quick footy in Adelaide
That's
too.
what Clayton Oliver had last week, 28.
Yeah, that's right.
Very quick footy. Now, boys, I've got a leg here that I think is an absolute lock. Josh Frichelli for a goal. He's about to explode, boys, like a pimple on a 15-year-old. He's kicked 10 goals for the years, boys. 10 goals for the year, 0 in the last 3 weeks. He's too good of a player not to kick a snag this week, especially when the Crows need a win. They desperately need one. They looked shit house the other week against Geelong. They've just squandered a few bad losses, obviously the one against Collingwood. Now, if you do like him for the 2 and 15 club as well, Jeff, we haven't had too many of those in the last 2 weeks because they've sort of lost a bit of form. But if you do like him for the 2 and 15 club, he has hit it 3 times this year. That pays $3.60 if you want to take him one out. But we're just taking him for 1 goal at $1.40. Coming into the last game, boys, Collingwood and GWS. Who do we like?
I may have found leg of the weekend, boys.
Fuck.
Leg of the weekend. Steel side bottom for 20 touches at $1.66. What? Das, this has hit 4 weeks in a row. It's 6 out of 8 on the year, and one of them he had 19 touches. So it's 1 touch off being 7 out of 8 on the year. This is the pies on the G. This is just a lock, isn't it?
Oh, I would have
He gets
thought
it
so.
every week. Steel side on 20 on the G. Sunday Arvo, GWS. Who's playing on him? $1.66. Yes, fucking please. And then I've got Stephen Canelio, 25 touches at $1.33. Yes, it's short. You want to know why it's short?
Tell me.
Because it's 100% on the year. What do we love more than 100% on the year legs?
Your mum in a sundress.
$1.18.
Das' mum in a sundress, correct. But it's short. Hell of a leg. 25
dress or the
touches,
leg?
$1.33. Lewis.
Well done. Hey, I said it last week. For anyone that's actually watched GWS games, and obviously we have, but this might be the second best bet in sports. Jesse Hogan for 2.
Wow.
He had it last week. So I said it last week. I said this was his season. 2-2-2, had no goals, and then had 2, 3, and 3. Last week he had 2. $1.69 this leg. I don't know why I said $1.69, but he kicked 2 last week, and I'm getting $2.07.
Dollar dinner for 2.
No, it's $2.07.
$2.07. Well done.
$2.07 for the leg.
What you've done me. That's a great leg though.
So what have you got? What's the leg?
$2.07. Jess Hogan for 2.
Let's
Second
go.
best bet in sport.
Let's go.
I love it.
Behind Norton.
That's the one. All right, boys, I'll just be taking him. Missed out last week, only 18. He'll bounce back this week. Jordan DeGoey, still averaging 20 and 1 a game, over 21. That's $1.34, boys. I think he gets it this week, just missing last week by 2. I think he steps back up.
There's one more leg.
Oh, you got one more?
It's the People's League. We all sort of decided.
of course,
we
yes,
needed
well
one
done.
more leg.
Well done.
We needed to juice up the multi to get it to 10K. Ash Johnson.
The prototype.
For
The live
2
wire.
at $2.08. So Myercheck's the only player that's been kicking multiples for Collingwood if you look at the form. But he's $1.30 for 2. But Ash Johnson kicked the first last week.
Yeah.
You had a little sprinkle
Yeah.
on him, Lou.
No, that
Who's
well.
to tell me he's not kicking the first and the second this week? He'll kick 2, $2.08. If we've got 100K relying on Ash Johnson to kick 2, I'm backing it in. I like it. I like it on the G.
Love it.
Let's go.
Love it more than your mum in the sauna. By the way, Morg's actually got a sauna.
We said that.
Did ya?
Yeah, you're
Jeez,
live
You're going to be live in
Jeez, I
it.
can't
If
wait
you're
to
under
get in it.
$200
All right, boys, here we
next
go.
week.
25 legs we've taken. $11.11 to get us $100,041.79. This is the multi. Goulden 20, Heaney for a snag, Chad Warner for 20.
Come on.
Cozzy for 2, Max Gorn for 15, Clary for 30, Petrarca for 25, and the chin, Happy Chandler, Cade Chandler. The next one, we got Joe Danaher for 3, Brisbane just head-to-head, Dane Zorko for 15. We got Cripps 25, Walsh 25, Kerno 3, Norton 2 at the other end, and Corey Durden, best leg in football for 1 snag. Shelley to bounce back and kick 1. Dawson 25. Sinclair 25. Cal Wilkie, Pyramid Integrity is
Yes,
in for
please.
20 touches. DeGoey for 20. Sidebottom for 20. Cogs for 25. Did you mention that? Anyone? Cogs?
Yeah, I
Yep.
did.
Well
I did,
done.
yep.
Good job.
Smart.
Hogan 2 and Ash Johnson, the prototype for 2.
on.
That gets
People's
us
League.
there, lads. Join the Discord. $2 a week. Come on.
Why was Chandler the chin?
That's what they call him.
Right. Big chin? Smart.
Come on. Anything else?
I'm surprised
I
Mitch
hope
Hinge
not.
didn't make it back
yeah,
in.
Mitch Hinz needs to come back. What's he pay for 15?
Yeah, a fucking boatload.
We'll
Like,
wait for Price to come
$1.80
back
or
on.
something.
Morks, can you just parry the audience for us while I look this up?
Morgs?
Give him a crack or something, a joke.
There's this pub in Echuca.
Yeah. We're not cutting this out. I want to see.
$1.25 for Mitch
Thank
Hinge.
God. So a 4-minute heat.
What about
already.
the pub in Echuca?
Nah, it's a shock. We don't have time.
Oh, Jeff, the Swans, how are they going this week, honestly?
Season over for the loser. Swans fair. Whoever loses not making finals this year.
Yeah, right.
I think we have to win. $1.30. I don't think we should be $1.30.
Freo have lost
but
the last 6 in New South Wales.
I reckon we win.
no.
But only by about like
If
19
Horn,
points.
if Horn
I think.
Friends has a big game, do they finally stop the booing? Is this it? Is this the final game?
There's going to be no one there at Tassie.
Yeah, exactly. There's no one to boo.
Who's gonna boo?
I can't wait till Carlton play 'em. I'll be
Clarko.
booing.
I've got some breaking news. So I've just spent the last 10 minutes trying
I
to
know.
find the name of this pub. We are we are closed for a much needed makeover. Thank you for your support.
You're kidding.
We won't be at the moment.
You're kidding.
Yeah,
the Malvern pub.
nah, so we'll get a pub out.
Platform 28,
Yeah, we'll
probably.
We'll just go to the London Tavern, home of the 100K.
No, we'll go play for
What, and then go to what? And then
Bring
get back
your
on the
cat.
and
Bring
get,
your cat.
then
Yeah,
get back
it's
on the train.
expensive.
Yeah, back on the train. Home of the
Surely
100,
there's somewhere else better near Docklands.
home of the 100K. Are we still? Is this on?
Yeah, it's on. Everyone's listening.
Cass? We're going to Cass?
Phew.
Turn 50 into nothing.
Why
Also,
don't you just come here?
Jevy, the lunchtime game last week.
I'm playing again tomorrow. Preparation tonight, couple of beers, a pizza.
Yeah.
Just like Prime does it. That's what he has, doesn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
And then wake up in the morning, bacon, egg roll, sausage roll, 2 coffees, and
Poke in the back.
a chance the arm. In
the morning.
I have cheat and juice, shine, energy drink.
Yep.
And then I have, what do I have at quarter time, Dust? 9 touches, quarter time.
9 touches quarter time and was floating.
One more bet for the 100K. Under, over. Bloke still watching.
I can 20. Can you, if you are listening, can you
Oh,
send
they're
us a
not.
DM of anything?
No,
Zerk,
just-
say Zerk Thatcher if you're
Yes,
still
if
listening.
you heard this conversation,
if we get
Zerk
over,
Thatcher.
if we get over 20,
We'll send you a $5.
I'll do another highlights package of Jev.
If we get over 20, the first 20 will send a $1 tab voucher.
You're kidding. Oh, fuck, we're printing. Are we throwing away money?
Who is watching this anyway?
No one.
Also, join
We're
the Discord.
sorry.
Join,
Here comes the money coming.
here comes
there
my
goes Dust as well.
money.
Blues will be there.
Blues will win 5 points.
Swans were about 19.
Snot just came out my nose. Cheers. Hey, baby back
Cancel
ribs.
this show. It's shit house.
Riba.
Ribs.
Hey, I can't wait to look back on this when this is the week that we finally hit the 100K. This is the
People
one.
watching in DMS Zerk Thatcher.
Zerk Thatchy, baby.